Hello and welcome back to Dino Joe's Dinosaur Model Blog, where today, due to many requests, I am going to be reviewing my entire dinosaur collection of over 200 models. So first up, right at the top of my collection are my marine creatures. So here you can see my ichthyosaurs. I've only got two of them right now, but it's Shonisaurus by Schleich and Temnodontosaurus giving birth by Collector. And also you can see behind is my space poster, but that's got nothing to do with the models. So here I have my pliosaurs, plesiosaurs and mosasaurs. And also you might be able to see Dunkleosteus, which was also a prehistoric fish. It's just behind Tylosaurus, the yellow and black striped one. And yeah, so I think that's it there. And then you can see some of the later models, including the World Safari Chronosaurus, and also there's the Papoplesiosaurus, but that's not too accurate, which is just that. And moving on are the pterosaurs. So here you can see my Schleichquetzalcoatluses, which look pretty similar, except the later one's smaller and just below it. And then you can see the flying ones are up above, and then the ones which are sitting down, which I'm about to show you, are on the rock there. So they're in their non-flying poses. Well, except for the skeleton, but that has a base, so that has to go down there. And one of my favourites is the Papotapaxara there. And here I have the sauropods on the shelf below. So here is the Papobrachiosaurus, and then we've got the Schleich one. So they're all ordered in their groups, their scientific classification. And I keep the ones which are the same species next to each other. So here you can see there's the Carnegie Diplodocus, and then next to it is the World Safari Diplodocus, and then next is the Collector Diplodocus, and then it moves on to Apatosaurus, and then there is another one between the Papopatosaurus, but that's just an exception. And moving along past the sauropods are my large theropods, like the Collector Spinosaurus, Carnegie Spinosaurus. Then there's also the Carnegie Giganotosaurus, which is one of my favourites up there. And you may also recognise the World Safari T-Rex from my unboxing video, and also my T-Rex video, so you'll recognise all of these T-Rexes. And then next are my Therizinosaurs. So they're one of my favourite types of dinosaurs, and here you can see I've got all my Therizinosaurus up first, and there's a Schleich one, and underneath it is a Northronychus by Batat, which is a company I don't usually get dinosaurs from. And then moving along, I have some other more random dinosaurs which don't really fit with any others. So they're things like, well, the Parasaurolophus you just saw there is just too big to fit with the other Parasaurolophuses. And then down onto the next shelf is the Dinocheiruses. So you can see the original Collector one, then the new Collector Deluxe and the new Collector Procon. And then you also had the World Safari Dinocheirus as well. And then next is Acrocanthosaurus. So these dinosaurs are all smaller theropods, by the way. And then here I have Allosauruses, Neovenator as well, and some smaller T-Rex models. And we've also got some other feathered carnivores, including the World Safari Utyrannus, which you'll see here, and also the Kinto favourite Spinosaurus. And then you've got some smaller Spinosaurids, and also like some Carnotauruses and other Bellisaurids. So over here I have some of the Geo World small theropods, which are Guanlong and I think it's a Troodon, but I can't exactly remember actually. I need to check that again. And then over here are all my velociraptors. So, and then along here are all the other dromaeosaurs I've got and other maniraptorans as well, including the oviraptorids, which you're going to see here. And my favourite one on this shelf possibly is this oviraptor by Wild Safari. And then here are some other feathered maniraptorans. Also, there's some Archaeopteryxes here as well, and an AAA Gallimimus, and also I think that's a Troodon from GeoWorld. I'm not sure what that other one was. No, I'm not entirely sure. I need to check these again. That might be the Strithiomymus. And then that's some more Velociraptors actually, but they are not with them for some reason. And then this shelf is my favourite dinosaurs. So here I've got all the desktop models. So on this shelf, these are all my favourite models. So they're not grouped in their scientific classes. So these are just more random. So here are all the desktop models, which you can get in Japan. And here you can see Allosaurus, the blue one, and then Styracosaurus, and finally Triceratops, which is actually Dinosaurius, in fact. And then over here I have my rebors, which have had a few accidents and stuff, like bases have been broken, but we have custom bases and stuff, for example, this Ceratosaurus. So then over here are some others. These are just random companies. They're like, so here you can see the Collector Acrocanthosaurus and the Collector Carcharodontosaurus, and probably one of my favourite models on this shelf, the Wild Safari Giganotosaurus, which you may have seen in my unboxing video. And then moving along, I have my Scene of Dinosaur sets. So these are all different scenes with dinosaurs fighting each other. So there's T-Rex versus Edmontosaurus, and next is the Duel of Triceratops, which is two fighting Triceratops, maybe over land or something. And then over here are this one's called The Life of Brachiosaurus. And over here I have some of these other smaller sauropods which can't fit on the top shelf, which you saw earlier with the larger sauropods. And down here on the bottom shelf are the ceratopsians. So this is probably, other than theropods, the most amount of dinosaurs for a group of dinosaurs. And here you can see I've got, again, all the same species next to each other, like Triceratops, and then Pachyrhinosaurus here and here, and some more Styracosauruses, and most of these other ceratopsians are either Wild Safari or Collector. And then finally, and one of my favourites is the Diabloceratops, just here. And here's the Wild Safari one, but I actually kind of prefer the Collector one. And, and then over here I have my two biggest ceratopsians right at the end, Pentaceratops and Styracosaurus. And then here I have two pachycephalosaurs, Dracorex and Paphos Pachycephalosaurus. And then over here I have some stegosaurs as well. So here is Schleik's Kentrosaurus, just there, which has a really good pose and is one of what I think is Schleik's best models. Then also Wild Safari Stegosaurus, which is quite good as well. And over here to the right is, and also Miragaia is one of my favourites as well. This is by Carnegie. And finally to the right, this isn't the last set, actually the second to last group of dinosaurs, which is my Ankylosaurs. So here are my Ankylosauruses, just here, and there's also one over there as well. I think I did a review on all of these ankylosaurs actually. And over here I have my ornithopods as well. So most of these are, actually no, there are quite a few companies. And yeah, so these ones are the small ornithopods, but then it moves up in size. And this is one of Bullyland's best models, their iguanodon, which unfortunately we had to make a base for because it wouldn't stand up properly. And then over here is Griposaurus, my favourite ornithopod model. And then we've got Bullyland's Lambeosaurus, and finally Parasaurolophus by Papo and Edmontosaurus by Wild Safari. These are some miniature dinosaurs. So at the top you can see Kinto Favourites mini selection. So this comes in a tub, and here are all of them. The one at the end isn't part of it. I think it's by a museum in Japan which we went to. And then over here are Capsule Q's Ancient Life Capsule Q models, which are quite small, but they're one of the best series. And then below them are the late Cretaceous Kyoto Capsule Q's, and here's the Velociraptor skeleton as well. And finally their Pteranodon. And this was the first video I ever made on these capsule Qs, which are their marine creature models. And they also come with divers as well to see the size. And then down here is their Ceratopsians Capsule Q series. And by the way, Capsule Qs are the ones which you get in machines in Japan called gacha gacha machines, and they're basically the ones where you put the money in and you turn the cog thing, and then one drops out in a little ball, and then you open it and you get the dinosaur. So here are Bandai's dinosaur models. These ones aren't the best, but I still quite like them, and they're kind of comical looking, especially the Ceratosaurus to the left, just here. And also the Velociraptor is in a slightly strange pose as well. And down here are some random blister pack Kyotos, and I've just got them down at the bottom here. And here is my other set of minis as well. So up at the top are the Colorata models, and I've done a review on all three parts of these. So there's 3 sets, and they're each different periods of time, I think. Yeah, this is the Jurassic, and then next, starting from Spinosaurus there, is the Cretaceous set. And there's another Cretaceous set as well over here, which is the late Cretaceous set. And their Quetzalcoatlus is actually quite big compared to the rest. And so is their T-Rex as well. So I'm just going to go back here, and that's all of them. And then below are collectors mini tub miniatures, and these are actually really well done, and I quite like them considering they're so small. And here are the Wild Safari super miniatures, which are absolutely tiny, and they're made of rubber. And then after that is another set of collector miniatures, and they're almost exactly the same as the big versions of them, so you may recognise especially the Spinosaurus and also the T-Rex as well. So here are Wild Safari's medium miniatures, because the ones that you saw earlier are the super miniatures. the super minis. So here are their slightly bigger ones. This is a set called Feathered Dinosaurs, except a few of them aren't actually feathered, but still it's called that. And then here are the Schleich models. I gave 2 away to my sister, but that's the ones I have left. And then also over here is another set of World Safaris, and these are the marine miniatures. And then down here are these are little blister packs from Marks and Spencer's, and I'm not sure if they're still going. I'm pretty sure they're discontinued now, but they are quite good, but I'm not sure if they're the best miniatures here. Well, actually they're definitely not, but they are still quite well done, especially their early life models, which are really strange, for example this one. So they also have other creatures as well, like pre-dinosaur creatures, for example Diplocaulus just here. And also their T-Rex miniature as well, just there, which it looks more like a Giganotosaurus, but they are only miniatures. And finally their after dinosaur creatures like woolly mammoths and prehistoric rhinos. And finally at the bottom are my dinosaur skulls. There you can see the Diplodocus skull, and these are quite well done. I think they're by Wild Safari, and they are actually quite big, but they still stay on my miniature shelves. So here are some more, and I'm not sure if these ones are discontinued or not, but I think they are. And that's my whole collection there. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and goodbye for now.